you're serving in the house. Where were you in 2017? I'm very sorry. Where were you in 2018? Honorable Fellow, calling me to defend this house in Rwanda. Where were you? As at 2021, statistics shows us our macro trend that almost 23 million youths are still left unemployed. So what exactly are we saying? The NYSC is supposed to bring a land full of opportunities and still many of our youth are still unemployed. So what day are we going to further, Mr. Speaker? The ability of NYSC is to develop capacity, human capacity development, to foster national identity, you put it in our national development. And how will NYSC create a cement factory? Is NYSC funded to establish a public company? You lack decorum and dexterity and sense of the house. I hear you speak when you are not given permission to speak.
If I just thinking about hygiene, it was the worst. My time in camp was the worst 3 weeks of my life ever.
Peter, before NYSC, did you live your life?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the House of Opinion, a place where we fire ourselves with intellectual bullets and we talk about trending issues in national development. Welcome, everybody. My name is Ademlegum Blessing James. I'm the Deputy Speaker for this House. Today, we are going to be talking about the NYSC as a scheme, the National Youth Service Development. Let me give a brief overview for the purpose of our audience about what the National Youth Service Corps is all about. The NYSC was established in 1973, which is about 52 years ago. The sole purpose of NYSC was to create national unity, to create an opportunity for our youth to integrate in other spheres of life, especially for youth who have not traveled within or beyond their jurisdiction, and to also give them an opportunity to develop their skills through the skills acquisition and entrepreneurship development scheme, SAID. But over the years, there have been a lot of critics that the NYSC has lost its purpose. It has failed to live up to expectation. Therefore, we'll be bringing on board honorables from two vibrant chambers today, the Temples Chamber and the Kingsrealm Chamber, to give us opposing views and to do justice to this topic. Should NYSC be scrapped? Should NYSC be scrapped? I believe this topic will give our viewers the opportunity to enlighten themselves and educate themselves about the state of NYSC in Nigeria and the future of NYSC. Once again, my name is Ademlegum Blessing James. I'm the Deputy Speaker for this program. And we are going to be having vibrant speakers to join me on board. This program is sponsored by the CAC Kingsrealm, United Kingdom, and Nigeria. Thank you very much. The chief host of this event is Pastor Titilayo Femi Kings. Pastor Titilayo Femi Kings. Thank you very much. So I'm going to be introducing the speakers one by one, starting from the Kingsrealm Chamber. I'm starting from the chief speaker, Honorable Akinshiku Renard. Please come on board. Honorable Akinshiku Richard. Also from the Temples Chamber, the chief speaker, Honorable Dominic Ajige. Honorable Dominic Ajige. The supporting speaker from the Kingsrealm Chamber, Honorable Ogunshino Adeola. Honorable Ogunshino Adeola. And also the supporting speaker from the Temples Chamber, Honorable Oluwanifemi Olaiya. Please walk in like an honorable. Thank you very much. So just like I said, the NYSC is a program created for graduates in Nigeria to integrate themselves with the country, to showcase their talent and their skills in other parts of the country, and to express their talent in a way that is not restricted. But over the years, there have been critics that NYSC should be scrapped. One of the reasons why it has been criticized is because of the security volatility in the country. We have seen situations where corps members have lost their lives due to Boko Haram incidents, and sometimes due to accidents from travel from one state to another. And we have seen situations where a doctor, graduate, or a lawyer is posted to nursery and primary school where their skill and their course of study is totally irrelevant. Therefore, we are going to be opening this topic from the two chambers today. The Kingsrealm chamber, are you opposing or supporting that NYSC should be scrapped?
We are saying that NYSC should not be scrapped.
What about Temple's?
We are definitely saying that it should be scrapped.
Okay, so I'm going to be opening this discussion from the Kingsrealm chamber. So, Mr. Honorable Ogun Shuki, am I right? Renard.
Kishiku, yes.
Ogun Shuki Renard. Are you okay? Because you are honorable, are you okay?
I'm infuriated that some certain people will come to the honorable to say that it should be scrapped.
Okay. Honorable, on this note, can you open this discussion? Why should NYSC be retained?
Well, I don't want to go judge by myself without giving energies to those who bring us, into the house of opinion. My deputy speaker, I greet you. And my honorable speaker, wherever you are in absence, I greet you. My name remains Honorable Akishiku. And on this point we stand that NYSC, the National Youth Service Corps, should not be scrapped for any reason, because it was founded in 1973 with the aim of national inclusivity, interrelations between diversity of culture, and to ensure that in this nation Nigeria is one because of after what happened in the Civil War. That is our stance, and we believe that honorables that are viewing us too, and everybody along, we know that NYSC should not for any reason.
Very strong point. From the Temple's chamber, you had the honorable. He has been vibrating, gallivanting, and saying all sorts of things just to prove his point that NYSC should not be scrapped. Do you agree with him?
Thank you very much, my deputy speaker. All protocols duly observed. I remain my humble self, Honorable Dominic Ajiga. Well, he has said what he feels is correct, but I still stand on my ground that the NYSC has lost its value and its original purpose, so therefore it should be eliminated, with the following point. Now, in 1973, the NYSC was established so that it can promote unity after the Civil War. But as we speak today, we have safety concerns. We have insecurity concerns. Now listen to this. According to Wikipedia, a recent article published by Wikipedia, COP members have been victims of violence, including religious, ethnic, and political conflicts, leading to injuries and fatalities. Now, in this country, it is no longer news that we've had insecurity concerns, we've had, bandits, we've had headsmen issues and all that. At this point, NYSC members are beginning to suffer from the consequence of this ill operations. So therefore, it should be scrapped so that NYSC members are safe. Because what is the use of going to school, spend 4 years, 5 years, 6, 7 years to study, and then one final year because you want to participate in, the NYSC service, the NYSC, you will lose your life on the line. So therefore, it should be scrapped.
Thank you very much for that strong and valid point. Please, for the purpose of our viewers, can you introduce yourself again?
Okay, my name is Honorable Dominic Ajiga, the chamber proprietor for Temple's chamber. Sorry.
Thank you. Honorable Oluwani, you are the opposing speaker from the Kingsrealm chamber. What do you have to say about this? Should NYSC be scrapped or not?
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. My name is not Honorable Oluwani.
Okay.
My name is Honorable Bushino Adiola.
Apologies.
Thank you, Mr.
Please go ahead, Honorable Ogushola.
Ogunshino, sir.
Ogushino.
Thank you, sir.
Please go ahead.
All right, sir. Standing on the existing protocol laid by my co-speaker, NYSC was founded, was created in the 19th. And ever since then till now, there are facts and evidences to show that NYSC has been fulfilling its original objective and the intent.
Facts and evidences. Please,
Yes, sir.
Can we hear the facts and evidences?
All right, thank you, sir. According to NYSC reports that was made in 2020, we got that over 60% of NYSC graduates, they were equipped with skills, and these skills were not just skills that could only fetch them financial means. These skills equipped them in entrepreneurship, in leadership qualities.
Point of observation, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
And these skills also
Overruled.
and these skills also made sure that they function well in their field. Even according to research made by Jobman, and that was in 2020, Jobman made a research that over 40%, over 45%.
Jobman or Jobberman?
Sorry, Jobberman.
Oh,
rather.
okay.
Sorry, Jobberman made a research that over 45% of employers in Nigeria employ NYSC graduates based on their experience in some certain fields, which he considered that it will be useful in whatever field that they are employed into. So with this established fact of mine, we stand on the fact that NYSC should not be scrapped.
Wow, that was informative. He's saying that from Jobberman research, over 45% of graduates from NYSC were equipped with the necessary skills to gain job and employment. From the Temple's chamber, what do you have to say? You had him. He's countering your point that NYSC should not be scrapped because according to Jobberman research, which he has released to us, 45% of graduates from NYSC were equipped with the necessary skills to be employed. What do you have to say to this?
Thank you very much, my Deputy Speaker. I would love to give my own point of view to his point. Now, he said Jobberman said this and that, created jobs and all that. According to an article published by Vanguard Nigeria, Vanguard is a credible, very credible news outlet as far as Nigeria is concerned. A substantial number of graduates remain unemployed after completing their service year, questioning the scheme effectiveness in enhancing employability. Now, one of the major goals that the NYSC was meant to, achieve was that after these core members complete their service, they are job ready, they are job worthy, given the fact that they have participated in some so-called skill acquisition programs laid for them in the various areas of their service. But then this is not true, because every single year we record high rate of unemployment from graduates. These members, these students that participate in the NYSC program still come out and be looking for jobs. We've had situations where people with their BScs, BTech, MScs in relevant fields are still very much unemployed.
Point of information. My honorable here has been saying a lot of things, and this Vanguard did not give us percentage. Vanguard did not tell us the number. You just said Vanguard said. Well, you still have to print that newspaper to confirm whether it's really Vanguard or Gadvan, because you don't know where.
Point of observation, my Deputy Speaker.
I am not rejected. At this point, I would like to bring in the Honorable Speaker of this House, Pastor Titilayo Femi Kings, to come and give his own very polished and refined disposition to what we are saying. Please welcome Mr. Speaker.
As Mr. Speaker is coming,
God bless Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, who asked you to sit down?
Apologies, my lord.
You are very disrespectful, and it's like you don't know your job.
Apologies, my
And
lord.
if I don't mind what, I feel like sending you out of this house.
Please temper
How dare
justice.
you proceed without my presence? How dare you proceed without me being there?
Please
if the door is open, Mr. Isaiah, please open the door back. How dare you continue without my presence? How?
Please temper
How dare
justice
you
with
do that?
mercy, my lord.
How dare you do that? How dare you do that?
It is due to the weather. Please temper justice with mercy, my lord.
I'm sure that maybe you have not taken your drugs correctly or something else. And I feel like impeaching you today. Who would like to be the Deputy Speaker, please?
Apologies, Mr. Speaker. Please temper justice with mercy.
Mr. Speaker,
The
please
fourth offender.
pardon him, sir.
You see, the young politicians of this time, all they are looking for is for us to die or to go, and that TV in the parlor can be reduced, and for us to go and for us to not to be there. What's wrong with you, Mr. Deputy Speaker?
We love you, sir. We are learning from you, sir. We don't wish death for you, sir.
But you guys can sit down and let's continue.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
You guys, I'm generally sitting down in the UK, and I'm feeling okay. And you guys are disturbing me with NYSC matter. Anyway, me, I was 30, but me was 30. So I didn't go to NYSC. So I don't know why you're bothering me this one. But since you choose to discuss it, and the Deputy Speaker is doing a good job, we're going to join you. But on the floor of the House today is 70,000 naira. 70,000 naira to be won by the person with the best debate. with facts and with figures. If you feel like celebrating me, celebrate me.
Mr. Speaker.
God bless Mr. Speaker.
So, Christ Apostolic Church, Kingsrealm, Nigeria, and UK is making that available because we are informed that the chambers are having their FBA with the bar week. Am I correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And we're going to be supporting that in the Federal University of Technology, Akure. But we don't just put our money on ground. We want to see the chambers that has intellect, that has sense, that has power, whose brain is still working and is still walking. You didn't hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There are some brains that are walking but not walking. And there are brains that are walking and they are not walking. Exactly. So
Don't leave me.
that's what we want to know. We want to know. Yeah, yes, so that one is that's what we want to know. Yeah. Like me now, when I was in Futa, I finished with the third class, but I made sure that my brain is working and walking. That's why today we still have a lot of people who are graduates but grounded.
Oh God. The brain is still working.
Who are professors but they possess nothing.
Oh no.
Oh lady.
Who are lecturers but they are legging it.
My God. Oh no.
And that is why we have brought this type of concept out for us to see how Nigerian youth still think. People like Honorable James, Deputy Speaker, are very wonderful people who, this is the challenge that they have in academics, they are standing strong. Honorable James, you are recognized and you are valid and you are respected. Honorable James, any anytime. So 70,000 on the floor of the house tonight, and which chamber goes with it? Temple's chamber, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Kingsrealm chambers, are you ready?
Always, always.
Coincidentally, I founded Kingsrealm chambers in 2003. And it's still in existence in Futa till today.
Sharp.
When it is a system, a structured system, it uplifts you. And I wish people can put that on the post today. And that is why the complaint is on the floor. Should NYC be scrapped? Honorable James has taken your first vital point. And I want to recognize Pastor Shola, a very eloquent, dynamic, articulate man there who is scoring us today. Camera, you can please speak him. Who is scoring us? I will be scoring you on your vital point, one, that's the point, and the data that you are using to back it up. Now, disclaimer, everything these young people say here today is not their words. Is a fact and figure they've gotten from somewhere. So nobody can arrest them for anything that they have said. They are only pointing out what others have said, and we want Nigerians and Africans all over to learn. The program is House of Opinion, and my name remains Titular Femi Kings, the powerful speaker of the House of Opinion. Yes, now we go into the debate. The floor is open. You can interject, you can fire, you can throw arrow. But anyway, if you are in MFM, you can throw arrow back to the sender. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, so let's get there. And I think so sometimes I can be out, and Honorable James will continue, because in the UK, when I'm in the UK, I'm in the UK, I don't want you to un-OK me. Yes, but I will flow with you and we go. So let's give it to Honorable from Temple's Chamber, the lead speaker. Where you are calling for point of information.
Yes.
Mind you, let your sense be sensible. When you call for point of information, we want to hear an information.
Yes.
When you call for point of order, we want you to put somebody to order. When you call, anything you call, you must do. If you don't observe that, you remove your mark.
Yes,
Are
sir.
you ready?
We are ready, sir.
Ready.
Let's go now. Let's hear you.
Okay, thank you so much, my honorable speaker. So I initially called for a point of observation, and before I proceed, let me drop the observation. Now, my honorable speaker from Kingsrealm Chamber, it turns out that he likes facts, he likes hearing percentage, he likes hearing numbers. All right, I'm prepared for that today. So he said something. I gave, statistics from Vanguard. He said, no, he wants to hear percentage, or I should print it. But he said something from Joberman, and we all accepted. So please, I want to state that going forward, if he's going to attack my point or my metric because I'm not presenting a document, so goes for him. Now, furthermore, I have something here. Since he loves numbers, I want to present numbers today. All right, my honorable speaker, you agree with me that one of the major factors of growth in any country generally is economic growth. Now, 2018, This article, I'm about to present a very standard fact from Vanguard newspaper, a very credible news outlet in the nation. As at April 19, 2018, the Nigerian government allocated a whopping sum of $194 million for NYSC. Thank you very much. This information can be verified anywhere, anytime, any day, online. Now, a nation that is struggling financially, a nation clamoring for economic growth, economic development, is putting in $194 million into what we call a liability. My honorable speaker, I want to clearly state to the house today that we have what we call asset and liability. Assets are what you put money into and generate funds for you. Liability are what takes your money away.
Point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Point of information overruled. I am enjoying the facts and figures that Honorable Dominic is diverging. It seems he came from the temple. This is from Temple's chamber.
Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker. I am flattered. Now, going forward, in 2025, January 10, to this year precisely, Nairametrics, another credible source. This is a body, a news outlet that gives us statistics, facts and figures, number-based. It is credible. We use it as students. Now, the FG allocated the whooping sum of 29.54 billion naira for NYSC kids, NYSC allocation and different things. My speaker, you can agree with me that these are huge funds that can be directed into, economic growth. Put it in the agricultural sector. Put this into job, into eliminating unemployment instead of putting this money into the NYSC and not getting anything in return. All right, let's say the NYSC is a good
point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Information sustained. Honorable Dominic, so you said Nigeria is wasting money that they're supposed to use for agriculture, AI and technology.
Yes, sir.
Into a scheme that is a liability being used and it's not generating anything. Deputy Speaker, what do you want to elaborate on what he said clearly again, sir?
Yes, he's trying to say.
Before I take the point of information.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my powerful speaker, and thank you for tempering justice.
And before you go ahead, sir, our viewers at home joining us, please, you can please share this one and you can vote as well with your point. I have the YouTube here. Those of you on the YouTube chat, I can see Honorable Farid. Please let the comment box be going. We have over 13 people watching us and joining us already. Honorables, you can take your phone and share with Futarians. Let them join us here. Let us speak it. Now, give your point as well. Honorable Farid, you said NYC should stay. Why? We want to hear you comment on that. Adeboyi Good Mercy, class rep, thank you. Class rep in MHI. Tell us, should NYC stay or should it be scrapped? Honorable James, drop it quickly in 30 seconds and let's hear what Honorable Rayad has to vibrate.
Thank you very much, my powerful speaker, and thank you for tempering justice with mercy. Let me go straight to the point. The purpose of NYC was not only for economic empowerment, it was also to create national integration, especially for people who have never left their area throughout their course of study, from primary education to tertiary education.
So thank you very much, Deputy Speaker. Let's hold it on there. I only wanted you to reiterate. You cannot be on any side. Remember your job. Master, I care. A young graduate here, you don't know your job.
Apologies, Mr. Speaker. You did not allow me to finish my point.
Who did not allow you to finish your point? You see, we train you, you don't know what you are doing. Your job is simply, okay, you know what, I will punish you. Come and see me in the UK tonight.
Stop.
Come and see me in the UK tonight and we'll discuss your job description. Thank you very much. Sit down. Let's listen to Honorable Rayad quickly. On what do you call point of information. And Temples, if you don't like what he's saying, give it to him. Say woto.
Woto.
Let's go there.
It is very, very funny to me seeing my honorable speaker from Temples here saying that NYC is a liability. Permit me to say from statistics, according to SEAD, in the same 2019 that they released that same amount.
What is SEAD?
There is a statistics body that is in charge of employment in the NDE, National Directorate of Employment. They are a body that is in charge of skill acquisition in the NDE. Is like a subset of the National Directorate of Employment. And now this NC, they are the one that's always been in charge of skill acquisition. In 2019 that they released that amount, 3,247 community projects were made through boreholes, medical facilities, innovations that were commissioned to be taken on by the youths that were on service. They put them into sections and asked them to do this thing in different points, utilizing each of them skills and education. That is what they were doing with that money. And let you to know, in local communities, 5 billion naira in 2021 was created from all these community projects. It was the revenue that came from it in 2021 was 5 billion naira that came from it in 2021, showing you that NYSC is not a liability, it's an asset. And if we use it well in Nigeria, we do not know where we will go to. And then you said that the other time, you said that NYSC is clinical, and they say unemployment rate. 15% of unemployment rate keeps on reducing year by year because of the use of NYSC.
The way I look at it is whether you were born in Oshodi, Mushin, or Abulegba.
It's not.
Oh. You are going to put hand inside the eyes of Honorable Dominic, and you are looking at him.
Mr. Speaker, I have to stylishly withdraw from him because it's as if he wanted to slap me. I didn't want to just slap.
You even respect my deputy speaker. Don't do that again. Please be disciplined. Honorable Temple Chamber, if you cannot call a part of objection, I would allow Kingsrealm Chamber.
Point of objection, my speaker.
I'm not going to let you take it from me. Ryan, continue to make your point.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May your reign be long. It's not my fault. It's the Bible. The Bible says it's the days of God to Baptist, the kingdom of God so by violence, and that violence must take it by force.
Point of objection, my speaker.
Must not be scrapped because I am very, very sincere.
Point of objection, my speaker.
Youth must be helped.
Point of objection, my speaker.
Be alive. Youth must be helped in this country.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my honorable speaker.
Honorable Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Wait. Immediately you hear my voice, you go inside your shell like a snail.
Yes, sir.
When I'm talking. Honorable Dominic, you be like say the guy beside you, he used to copy when he's doing exam. He can't talk, Adu.
He will talk. He's waiting for the perfect opportunity to land his blow, sir.
Go ahead.
All right. Wait. All right, my honorable speaker. Before my speaker, my deputy speaker here, before he will have his say, I just want to say something. I just want to respond to Honorable Reina a bit. Now, he was mentioning big figures, billions and billions and billions. My honorable speaker, sir, when I made my point, I talked about the federal government disbursing this huge amount of funds into the NYSC. Now, I don't know if he was telling us that this money that they sent there was the money used for the investment, or the NYSC members themselves generated the funds for the investment. So I want him, I'll keep quiet now for him to just give us clarity on that, because I want to know if the government sponsored the project with their money or the NYSC generated it. Now I also want to say something. He was saying that skill acquisition program, they generated 3,000 blah 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 this for jobs, for money, for whatever. My speaker, you agree with me that we have a whole lot of NGOs, we have a whole lot of people who carry out community development service, still thereby achieving the same goals, they're not reaping or milking money from the federal government. They are using their own money to contribute to our national growth development economically. But the NYSC here, from what my honorable speaker said, it seems they are using our own funds, giving them to generate it, or how? Let me explain. Where are they getting the money from? Is it government money or is their money? Thank you. Please proceed.
Observations sustained. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Go ahead, my honorable.
In response to what my honorable is saying, he said that some NGOs, organizations, part of those that are NYSC graduates, after the skill they learned, the entrepreneurship, the leadership skills, all skills that they were taught during service, they went out there and created NGOs.
Point of objection, my speaker.
Regardless of that, Mr. Speaker.
Let's give me 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Well, I can't hear you. If you can be more vibrant, maybe I will sustain you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Apart from that, sir, it is true that a lot has been invested into NYSC, and truly that has been for the federal government. But according to research, likewise, and statistics, if a 1 naira is invested into NYSC, the outcome has always been by a 3-year
Point of objection, my speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So that is to say that everything invested into NYSC has not been wasted because a lot of graduates have actually benefited this country. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. I really appreciate that. So that means that there are a lot of ways that these graduates they have contributed to community development.
Point of objection, my speaker.
Let's give it to the honorable beside you. What is the information you want to give?
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much for.
What the honorable said, he said the money is given to court members and they created NGOs. But Kingsrealm Chamber,
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Temple said that it is still a liability, that it is not income generating, it is not profiting, that this money is just going into the community. He's saying that it's a liability and not an asset. And you are still corroborating the same point. Anyway, if they win, it's a choice. Give it to me, my honorable.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Right, Honorable Mr. Speaker, thank you for honoring me. Right here, what I will say is they are not transparent. ICIR, International Center for Investigative Reports, I have said it. They gave reports that NYSC has not been transparent. They have wanted to carry out investigative reports, but they have not been transparent. So these numbers is just, what will I say, is not credible to us. It's very World Bank 2019 has even said that Nigeria is pumping a lot of funds into NYSC. In 2019, that was stated. If they are pumping a lot of funds into NYSC, and Nigeria is not as booming as we want it.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much.
He said again that the money, another still on same point. At least I want to hear other points. I'm hearing one point rolling all around, but it's still valid. He said the money they are supposed to put to agriculture, to every other thing, is being spent on NYSC alone. That one is noted. Temples, we are come back with another point. Kingsrealm Chamber, let us hear your own valid point, even instead of countering. Let's go there.
Can I quickly drop?
Listeners at home, this is House of Opinion, and you could please take your comment and you can vote as well. Why don't you share as this discussion is going on to Futa campus there, other campuses, and let the chambers come together and battle this out, and let's see which chamber has sense pass. Let's go ahead, anybody in Kingsrealm Chamber. But I gave point of information to the honorable on glasses. I don't know how original is the glass. Maybe the fake might be more expensive. The original might be more expensive.
It's quite original, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. All right, yeah. Talking about other things that we really need to consider. Apart from the funds, because if you look at it, it looks like my honorables in the Temple Chamber are all after funds and not considering the other positive impact which NYSC has contributed to the nation. One of the impacts that NYSC has contributed to the nation is community development. Another thing is diverse deployment. Over annually, NYSC deploys more than 300,000 members of the service. So that is to say that if this program can actually bring that to existence, deploying so much amount of people like that to over their not just their state homes, all over the nations, to enhance point
of information, Mr. Speaker.
Point of information sustained. What did they get this honorable?
Exactly.
I don't understand.
Thank you very much, my honorable speaker.
Honorable James, you know what? I think I need to go for my recess. Continue this program and let this argument continue. My wife is waiting for me in the Osa room. I'll be back.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, powerful speaker. Please, if you know you can't speak very well, you can take a photo.
Exactly.
We want people who are eloquent and clear.
Yes.
So standing on the existing photo, can you continue?
Yes. Thank you so much, my deputy speaker. It is nice to have you back on the wheel. Now, I don't know that information he was giving us. I don't know how to react to it. But the fact that a whole lot of us, 1 million people, are moving in one direction does not make that direction correct. Now, let me tell you this. He was giving us an information that was not credible enough. Now, from the onset, Honorable Reynard and his fellow honorable beside him has shown us that they love hearing figures, they love hearing facts, numbers. All right, I want to tell you this. I'm giving a different point now. The Nysc over the years has, lacked relevance to academic background. Now listen to this. 63% of teachers in the nation are core members. This is according to an article published by Tribune, the Tribune newspaper online, 26th of November 2022. Now another article published by Pulse newspaper on LinkedIn, that one is currently there. It says 80% of members posted, 80% of core members are posted to schools to teach. My honorable deputy speaker, sir, why do I study medicine in school for 6 good years? And when I'm 7, thank you. And when I'm done, you will carry me to a school to go and teach physics.
Point of information,
sir.
Honorable deputy speaker. It's very funny that my who said that you go a medicine student to go and teach. Whereas statistics shows us that 150 medical students are deployed. 150,000 medical students are deployed.
Point of observation, Mr. Speaker.
Within 3 years, 50 years by 50,000 per year to undeserved areas, to IDPs, internal displaced persons.
Point of objection, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, please, he's saying where is that statistics coming from? I cannot just come here and be telling this honorable house that statistics show. Please mention where the statistics is coming from.
And that's what I've been saying. I don't know how you will come to this house. Even you are supposed to be relatably to all these kinds of statistics.
Point of objection, Mr. Speaker.
The National Statistics of Building that is in charge of statistics. They have a whole tab that is open for the Nysc. I don't know how you don't understand this. If you check your research very well, the Nysc is also a statistical point. That is, Nysc is used as a source of gathering information for National Statistics of Bureau. So it is very degrading that you do not know these things.
Point of observation, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Now he is mentioning statistics shows. Normally, statistics will show you good and bad things. The fact that statistics exist does not still make it correct. The fact that statistics exist does not mean we are not on our right stand. The existence of statistics, that's what will show you that what we are standing for and fighting for is credible. Now let me go forward and make another point. I don't want to be dancing to the tunes of my honorable because he wants to carry me to north, south, east and west so that we can divert from the main point.
Sorry, are you saying the honorable is a wanderer? He lacks direction.
I'm tempted to say that, but I don't want to say it. Let me just proceed. Thank you very much.
Point of order, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Overruled.
Thank you very much, my Deputy Speaker. Let me proceed. Now another valid point here is security threats in certain regions of the country. Now let me bring statistics. Let me bring facts. According to the Punch newspaper, 40 core members lost their life to road accidents in 5 years. 40. Now let me proceed. Look at, here's a breakdown of all this. A breakdown showed that 8 died in 2018, 9 in 2019, 2 in 2020, 14 in 2021, and 7 so far as at the point of this statistics.
Jesus.
That is to tell you that there was a possibility that more died after this statistics was recorded.
Point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Point of information sustained. Before we continue, please, I want the other speaker to also contribute for Kingsrealm. Please, what do you have to say? You had the statistics just read from Punch report.
Yes,
what do you have to say to that?
All right, thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. The fact that
please we'll get close to the mic.
Okay, thank you, sir. The fact that there are statistics about people dying during the service, it's normal for people to die.
Hey! Point of objection, Mr. Speaker!
It's paramount for people to die.
I don't know
whether they are on service or they are not on service. There's something that we used to say that Oritoba ma jeko, no matter where the head goes, it will still jeko. So that means that a person that will die, even if the person is at home, the person will still
die. Point of objection, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr.
Speaker. Mr. Speaker,
yes.
I am totally discouraged by what he's saying. Why will he want, because of 30,000 shekels of silver, that's why they sold Jesus Christ. Now, because of that 77,000 will be paid to all these NYC that are deploying to insecure environment. I am very discouraged. To even be hearing that nonsense
Point
speaking.
Mr.
Please, Mr.
Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. He mentioned that they have been deployed to insecure areas. Not all areas in this nation are insecure. Let's get that straight.
Point of objection, Mr. Speaker.
Also, he said that because of money not everything about NYSC is all about the money. There are other things that are there apart from money.
Like?
There is connection. There is development in the society. There is personal development. There is helping
Point of objection, Mr. Speaker.
children and younger generations.
Sustained.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. So now he agreed with us. You know this thing, when you don't know how to play with words, you will sell yourself. So he agreed with us that there are insecure areas. Now let's look at this scenario. So the presence of insecure areas, will you now tell the NYSC that, see you, these areas are insecure? So when you want to deploy students, don't deploy to this area. That way, if you do it that way, you'll be sidelining some states,
Point of information,
thereby
Mr. Speaker.
breaking the main purpose of the NYSC, in the sense that you are creating unity, because you are not saying this place you are insecure, so we're not going to send people to go and die. So if you're not going to do it that way, the best thing is to eliminate it completely.
Point of information.
Sustained.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Of a fact, let's call a spade a spade. Truly, there are insecure places in this
Thank you
nation.
very much. I love that.
That is why
If I don't
NYSC.
recognize you and you interrupt, I will send you out.
I'm sorry, my deputy speaker.
Speaker of this house.
I'm sorry, my deputy speaker. I'm sorry, my deputy
I'm giving you the
speaker.
last warning.
Step justice to mercy, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Now, of a fact, there are insecure areas in this nation. That is why NYSC brought in an initiative, the Security Trust Fund. And what are they doing? They make sure that they improve the safety of youth of these corps members. It is paramount for danger to be.
Point of observation, Mr. Speaker.
To be. But what are we doing to reduce this rate? That is why we bring in this initiative. They are not
Point of observation,
they are
Mr.
not just
Speaker.
there to bring in the
I'm
money.
recognizing the second speaker.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. See, these honorables, they've not finished universities, talk less of going to NYSC. They don't even know how it feels. Before I came into this show, I made sure I reached out to at least 3 corps members currently serving. One of them informed me that the reason why he's doing his NYSC, he has graduated 4 years ago. The reason why he's doing his NYSC is because jobs don't want to take him unless they see his NYSC
Point
school.
of information,
And that is
Overruled.
because they are threatening to go back there. Now he's serving in I guess Kogi State, which he says it is very insecure for him. Before he knows, cold, sunlight, everything is making him uncomfortable.
Point of information,
But
Mr.
because
Speaker.
of-
Point of
because
information
of-
sustained.
Point of information, Mr. Speaker. I find
Take it easy, take it easy. Take it easy, take it easy. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ sí ẹ̀kọ́ bàjẹ́ honourable sí ẹ̀kọ́ bàjẹ́. I said I'm going to the other room, and Honourable Dominic, you cannot have decorum. My deputy speaker is in my capacity sitting. Stand up there. What do you mean? And walk out of there.
I'm sorry, my speaker.
I say walk out of there.
The speaker is saying you should walk out. You are talking back.
You are still arguing. What do you mean?
What insolence?
What do you mean? You use this catastrophical, eloquent, supported. So you stay there and let's see. Honourables at home, if you want him to come back, start pleading for him on the chat box. If you can have like 5 people beg for him, we'll bring him back in the next. If not, he's gone. And Honourable with glasses on his head.
Yes, sir.
I know you are already preparing for NYSC.
Yes, sir.
You want to take 70,000.
No, I'm not ready. It is going away. We are saying it is going away.
Kingsrealm chamber, vibrate. Let's continue.
thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. My deputy speaker, thank you so much for handling this house in the absence of the right honourable speaker. Well,
Thank you.
permit me to say this: 98% compliance rate. They are not forcing anybody. See, if you say that you are not going for NYSC, my mommy did not go for NYSC. There is a certificate that they will still give you. The NYSC, they will give you a certificate that you are absent, and you will give your reason for not doing it. That's what I'm saying. See, when you see, the Bible says my people perish because of what?
Objection,
Because
Mr.
of what?
Speaker.
Lack of knowledge. You don't know something.
Objection,
I've said
Mr.
it many times.
Speaker.
I don't it.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
But Mommy Ryan, you are the one that brought mommy to the floor of the house.
Yes, so because I saw it in a document.
Did your mommy go to school or I give my are you sure it's university?
Yes, the Federal University of Technology, Akure, Physics Electronics.
Sharp.
Maybe your mommy is my mommy is my classmate. Oh my god.
That was a good.
Oh my god.
It was at this coach back then.
Mr. Speaker.
Down there, stand up. Who said he was my crush? You want Her Excellency to kill?
Not at all, sir. Not
I
at
will
all,
drive
sir.
you out of this house.
Apologies, sir.
The Bible says, I have made a covenant with my eyes, not to look upon a mate.
Yes.
I did not see Ryan's mother at all.
You can never say that.
When I was in the house, I did not see. Okay, you can sit down.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, how many begs do we have now? We have how many people begging? It's only one person. Who is Uwogu Onyeyeshi Agnes? Is the only one still begging. Please won't in back apostle. Look at this. Do you know that I am so powerful that I can still even drive somebody out of YouTube?
Yes.
That's power, Mr. Speaker.
Powerful speaker.
Yes. Powerful, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Fatigue speaker.
He's calling me apostle here. Am I apostle Selman?
Incoming, sir. Incoming, sir.
No, I'm not apostle Selman.
Okay, sir.
He didn't call me pastor. He called me apostle. What should I do to this person? Okay, one. Dominic, people like you. One Uwogu say I should bring you back. One Yeshua, Yomi, Oluwapelumi. That should bring you back. Now, Dominic, call people. Now, give them the link. I've increased it. Send the link to 10 people to call you back now to help you to come. If not, you are losing. And we have just like 15 minutes more to finish this program. Send the link to, in fact, Honorable with glasses in Kingsrealm, stand up. You abuse me. Get out of the class.
All right, Mr. Speaker.
Get out. You two, go and call 10 people. Send the link to 10 people to bring you back. Immediately you have 7. You're fine. Oh yeah, it's increasing. 15 people now are there. Now, continue. Deputy Speaker, continue the show. I am watching the people that are begging me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your powerful contribution, my amiable speaker. Before we continue, I would like to put the record straight, and I want to set a new direction for this discussion. We all know we have argued both in favor or in support of NYSC. We want counter and supporting argument on areas of relevance.
Yes.
Is this still relevant or is it not still relevant? We also want argument on areas of concern. Is it still adding value to people or it is not adding value? On this note, I want supportive and opposing views on the areas of relevance on NYSC and also on areas of value addition. So I'm going to start with the Temple's Chamber. Is NYSC still adding value to the nation or it should be scrapped? Please, let's have your view.
Thank you very much, my right honorable deputy speaker. I am very glad you understand this assignment, and I am even more glad that my opposing speaker here, the honorable Reynard Momie, who law school on NYSC.
Oh
she knew the reason why she did not do NYSC. Number one, I will start from òun ló gbé mọ́mí ẹ̀ wá òun ló gbé mọ́mí ẹ̀ wá síbí báyìí.
Mr. Speaker, thank God I have an inner bulletproof. I could have died from that.
Oh God, I am ready.
Please
see,
go ahead.
My honorable, I'm ready.
Please
Mr.
go ahead.
See, I have said it. Why NYSC was established in 1973 was after Civil War. And Civil War was 1967 to 1970. And after that Civil War, they saw it right that for national integration, for national unity, NYSC should be created. Now, NYSC has been created, but it is losing its value.
Point of information,
Mr. Speaker, I am coming easy to the point. Let me tell you. Wait, calm down. Let me drop this thing. Relax. See, Mr. Speaker, I am standing on that point that there is poor security measures on these children, on these people. See, their parents are not even comfortable. I told you I spoke to 3 different people. He said they will come Mama Gungi, they'll be climbing ropes, climbing mountains. Because of 33,000, the government have promised them 70,000 naira over since September, they say January, February, March. Why in March now they've not paid one single person 70,000 naira? It's quite disappointing.
Are you saying they are seeing $33,000?
Less than $50?
salary àwọn God salary 2018 tí mo gbà ìgbà tí mo ń kọ́ àwọn primary 5.
Jesus, are you saying that was
when
what
I
you
was teaching primary 5, that's what I was receiving. I have spent 5 years in school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am studying mechatronics engineering.
Please,
I finished studying mechatronics engineering.
Sorry to interrupt. Can
Oh.
anybody help us convert $33,000 to dollars?
$3,000 abi alone.
How much is $33,000 in dollars?
Oh, sorry. 17.
Are you saying the NYSC that are serving today they are earning $17
Just-
for 30 days? My honorable, please.
Deputy Speaker, you know what? I heard something there. We are in March, but the salary of NYSC is not marching forward.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. Thank you.
It's okay. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbàdua. Ẹ kọ́ sókè. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbàdua. Ẹ korúkọ Jésù. Ẹ gbàdúrà o.
Oh, God.
Jésù lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó. A ò ṣeré o. Ẹ sọ pé you say after me. In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Enter the mind of government.
Enter the mind of government
To push forward.
to push forward.
Salary of core members.
Salary of corps members. Father, in the name of Jesus. Olúwa gbàdúrà kí salary wọn kó máa tẹ̀síwájú kó máa dúró Olúwa. Olúwa o Tinubu gbọ́dọ̀ Olúwa gbọ́dọ̀ Olúwa 7,000 kó máa wọlé ní orúkọ Jésù $17 mi ò fẹ́ mọ́ Olúwa o tó bá di orí tèmi kó ti wà ní orúkọ Jésù.
Amen.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Because this program is sponsored by a church. So by Christ Apostolic Church Kingsrealm. So when he gets to the place of prayer, we will pray.
Yes.
The day Muslim will come, we'll tell him, "Boya, help us do something." For something in Nigeria that needs prayer. Guys, Honorable Dominic is very, very strong. If this guy if he contests for deputy speaker, he will win.
Oh
I
my
support.
God.
You can't believe that everywhere is buzzing because of him.
Akpabio of our time. Akpabio of our
Everywhere
time.
is buzzing because of him. By the power conferred on me, as the powerful speaker of House of Opinion, we hereby bring Honorable Dominic as we conclude this discussion. Thank you very much.
We dey come o.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Point of order, Mr.
Speaker. Thank you very much, my honorable speaker, for pardoning me and letting me back into the house. I'm grateful.
Yes. And standing on the existing protocol, in the next 10 minutes, we are rounding up. Honorable Dominic, it is fast.
All right, thank you very much, my speaker. So as I round up, I want to just quickly bring this to our notice. So now, health issues, health challenges. My deputy speaker here said going forward, he wants our discussion to take a different turn. Let us know whether the NYSC is still making impact in the life of people. Now, it is important to know that the health challenges in this country is nothing to write home about. And we all know that the conditions that these youth core members are seeing in their different areas of deployment are not funny. They take them to rural environments, areas where nobody would want to go ordinarily. These places are mosquito infested, the water in these places are not okay, and these innocent children are forced to survive these conditions. How will I send my child to school to go and study, and after 7 years of studying whatever he's studying, you take him to an environment and he will use that 1 year to be treating different sickness because he's trying to integrate.
Information, Mr. Speaker.
Point of information, sustained health issues. These guys are suffering. They are dying. Even if not accident, they are kidnapped. If they are not kidnapped, they are sick. If they are not sick, they are falling from the trees. So health issues is affecting them. Back up with data, and you might get your point correctly. Honorable Ryan, you have your floor. We are rounding up in the next.
There is no success in life that is attained without climbing a ladder to a place of greatness.
Oh my God, say that again.
There is no success in life that is attained without climbing a ladder to the place of greatness.
Honorable Ryan, are you a motivational speaker or a demotivational speaker?
The masturbational speaker.
I pitch my tent to the positive because
Honorable Ryan, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's like your honorable does not have people. Nobody is voting for him to come back.
When he's supposed to be building his PC, he's busy dating Mr. Speaker.
What's his name?
Honorable Adeola Ogunshina Adeola.
If you want Honorable Adeola back, now 5 people vote for him now
to come back so that he can give his last point. Ryan, please make your point and let's begin to wind down for today.
Yes, it is. I've said it, that there is no success in life that is attained without climbing the ladder of the place of greatness. There is need for trial. Even Jesus. What's the body that night?
So, Honorable Ryan, are you saying, because we don't come, who the rest are teaching you? So, you know, the Honorable Temple says that they are climbing ladder and falling and dying. Okay, fall down and die. Climb ladder, every ladder that wants to ruin my destiny. Okay.
Fall down and die.
We come back to that one. So, Ryan, are you now saying that immediately they climb ladder in Gushua or in Castina, and you want it done here?
Yes, because according to statistics, top 30% of the executive in Nigeria are people that are passed out from Nysc. In fact, the former vice president of this country, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, was an alumni of this Nysc. And even
point of observation, Mr. Speaker.
The same initiative.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think we all have passed through one form of, English class or the other. How will you tell me that he's I was expecting when I heard alumni, I was thinking you would mention a prestigious university like FUTA. How will you be an alumni of the Nysc, please? Am I in this world or I am somewhere else? Now let me further go. Let me go forward. The fact that these people are in positions of power, the fact that they are big politicians, it is not going to be accredited to the fact that they attended Nysc.
Yes.
But it's going to be accredited to the institutions they attended.
Whoa, that's a valid point.
Federal University of Technology.
It is not by Nysc, it's by the institution they went through.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Valid point. I have how many people now? Onebodiola, 1, 2, 3, 4. One person more, and Onebodiola would be back. Ryan.
Yes, sir.
The last time I passed through Shudi.
Yes, sir.
Was when I see area boys waving handkerchief like this.
This was the same that Paul used to heal the sick in Galatia.
Oh, yeah, heal us, right?
They said even through the mantles.
Now, listen to me. Let's drive it home. Let's drive it home. Yes. We know that corruption now. Let's discuss corruption. Because Deputy Speaker says, let's discuss relevance. Is Nysc not allowing high level of corruption and becoming a pipe when Nigerian money is being siphoned? Because I heard and that there are seasons where Nysc was not possible, even during the time of coronavirus, that people are not supposed to go, but so that they can bring out the money for the boots, the money for the cow and everything, they still allowed the Nysc to start for 3 weeks so that they can sign out the money that they want to get. Ryan, don't you think if it stay, corruption will continue?
Corruption is a matter that is being treated by the...
Onebodiola is back. Onebodiola is back. Let's have him back. Onebodiola, please come up. Please, a round of applause for him. And let him comment.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you to everyone that voted that I should be back. I really appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Have your seat.
Have your seat, please. So just like the powerful speaker has said, we want to know. The Nysc has been alleged to be a conduit pipe of corruption. Should it be scrapped? Is it still relevant? We want you to argue on a relevant point.
Yes.
Is it still adding value or is it still relevant?
It is still adding value.
Please let me have
It is still adding value. I remember one of my senior colleagues in Futasu radio. He went to the Nysc, that same Nysc, and in the Nysc he served in Lagos State. And while he served in Lagos State, we were both sport commentators. He served in Lagos State, and there was the sports program. Because he commentated in that sports program, he got a job opportunity in the same Lagos at Brilliant FM.
Point of observation, Mr. Speaker.
He used his talent because of the
Overruled.
platform that NYSC created for him. And right now, he even traveled
Point of
out
observation, Mr. Speaker.
he traveled to Abidjan. He traveled for the AFCON qualifiers. He even traveled for the
as a direct consequence
yes,
of
because of
working-
NYSC.
Point
Point of observation, Mr. Speaker.
Stand, please, the second speaker.
See, Mr. Deputy Speaker, how this my honourable thinks should be a case study of how people are not meant to think. It is quite disappointing
Hey,
he thinks like
Holy
this.
Masuta.
So you are telling me that the 5 years he used in Federal University of Technology, Akure, this reputable school, is useless because of the NYC he went to do in Lagos. Through these 5 years, he has built up himself. Now, I am very sure that probably he has been looking for a job to where this this unemployment in Nigeria is going to. He has been looking for a job. They now told him go and bring one NYSC form. He now went to Lagos. The Lagos he went to, I am very sure it is because of influence. Generally speaking, when you are in the southwest, they always throw you to the northwest, southwest to southeast, or north central, where it is very, very delicate. Mr. Deputy Speaker, you will agree with me.
Point of information, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Sustained, but before you go ahead, I want us to drive home this point. We are talking about risk versus relevance, risk
Yes.
versus reward. As a honourable, what do you think? Is the relevance of NYSC higher than the risk, or the risk is higher than the relevance? And I want you to react to what he just said. Let me have your point.
Reacting to what he just said, it is beyond no reasonable fact that it seems my honourable colleague has a hearing disorder, and I'm sure that
Honourable colleague, did you hear what he said? He said you have a hearing. Please go ahead.
Point of objection, Mr. Speaker.
All expense paid
Objection
health
sustained.
checkup.
Thank you very much. You know, this is house of opinion. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. This is not a backing competition. We cannot come here and people are backing. No, he's even backing at me.
Are you saying it's a dog? Because I don't know human being
Technically,
dog.
he can
Does
answer that
human being
question.
backs?
He's backing.
Okay,
He's
please.
Point of order, Mr. Point of order, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Point of
Deputy
order,
Speaker.
Point of order, Mr. Deputy Speaker. I think this honourable has to be put to order because he said I am backing, and I can remember very well that only a dog knows a dog.
So indirectly you are saying it's a dog.
Point of objection, Mr. Speaker.
Point of objection sustained.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, I think it is high time we bring this discussion back to its original point.
Okay.
Because it seems there's now a tussle of vocabulary insult and all that. That is not where we want to go.
Grammatical gymnastics.
Exactly. We are hell bent on proving our points that the NYC should be scrapped.
Yes,
so I want to
on
make
that, we are talking about risk versus reward.
Exactly.
We know NYC, we've experienced it, we've seen people who have gone through the program.
Yes.
Based on the risk associated with it,
Of course.
do you think it is still relevant or it should be scrapped?
With
Please,
the-
in 2 minutes, make your point while
Exactly.
I allow the opposing speaker to talk.
Thank you. With the following point of mine. Now, before our honorable Speaker of the House excused himself, he mentioned something. He was talking about the financial corruption happening in the NYSC. Now, I want to bring to our notice, it is no longer news that the placement of NYSC members to serve is now politically and financially driven. Now, let me give this point. Private schools are no longer seeing the need, even government schools, they are no longer seeing the need to create employment opportunities to others. Instead, they are leaving those positions vacant for NYSC members to fill in every single year.
Yes.
You can agree with me that in a calendar year, the NYSC releases batch A, batch B, batch C. Now, you have schools where they are solely dependent on NYSC members for their teaching staff, thereby occupying employment opportunities. So every year, going round and round, circle upon circle, there are no free employment opportunities because they are using these NYSC members to fill in those positions,
Giving them a fake employment.
yes.
Big, and NYSC is blocking
Employment opportunities, yes.
Yes.
And you know what? Untrained teachers raising our children to be unskilled.
Thank you very much, my honorable speaker. I agree with you. I was about making that point. My honorable speaker, sir.
Honorable Dominic Shaw,
I'm sorry, my honorable speaker. I'm
He
sorry.
has been acting like that. It's as if you want to take the position of
I'm
the speaker.
sorry, sir. No.
Are you threatening the position of the speaker?
I'm very
You
sorry.
want to beat the speaker?
I cannot do
Is that
that.
how you train you here?
No, I'm very sorry, my deputy speaker. I'm so sorry, my
We are
honorable speaker,
sorry,
sir.
You are the last one. I do not take my speaker for granted.
I am very sorry.
I am on this position because of his authority.
It was never my
I
intention.
will not see you disrespect him.
Please, temper justice with mercy once again, sir.
You can sit down now. You can sit down.
Thank you.
I like the vibration and you have made some solid points, and you need to wind it home. Now, this argument have been very wonderful, and we've enjoyed it. And listeners at home, we could just take some few comments at home before we take the last statements from all honorables. So, honorable, prepare your last statement, but you are not dying now, and you're not dying. You're not dying. Honorable Dominic, if you go to NYS, that's how you'll be blowing. You'll be blowing. Fine. With the odd song that might be there. Okay, so at this junction, some honorables at home have said a lot. Pastor Shola, please put your opinion together on who should be the winner of this debate. And you get your account numbers ready. And we're going to credit the winner immediately on set. We are not people that say, and we don't do like that. So, when you have your last point, as the who is laughing like that in my head?
Mr. Speaker, I cannot believe the level of insolence, gross insubordination and misconduct that I'm experiencing here. The speaker is talking and someone is laughing as if we are doing a comedy show. This is a national development that is affecting lives of people. Mr. Speaker, please execute your power immediately.
Which of the honorables tried?
The honourable beside me wearing green, white, green. I don't know, maybe he wants to become the president of Nigeria. I don't know.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault. You know, when people have lived in Oshodi, Isale, this is like Isale Ko, Isale Oshodi, Isale Akure. If you check very well, in your name might be Oshile. But another thing to not believing in Isale Oshile.
Places notorious for violence and,
My God.
and criminality.
If you look at his name, it's related to Riyad Bokke. And the last time I went to Germany, I tried to look at where the man
Lives.
Riyad Bokke came out from, and I can understand what's wrong with that honorable. Let him laugh. You know why? Because he's about to graduate, and his economic aspiration is tied to the 33,000 that NYS is about to give.
Hey! Jesus is Lord.
$17, Mr. Speaker.
My God.
$17. $40. $40. Miscalculation. $40.
40.
Now that he has met us, if he can stretch his hand, the anointing for money, transformation, and wealth for our young people, let it spread in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen. Jesus. Amen. I receive.
We would give our own opinion about this at the end, but it's been a wonderful program. Honorables at home have said in the Lord, Honorable Yusua Yomi Oluwapelumi has been. Can we go through the chart? And look at who is the most active honorable online? I want to give that person 5,000 naira. Who is the most active? Can you check on YouTube? Mr. Isaiah, can you check on YouTube for me? The most active honorable would also go with 5,000 naira. If we get him, he will put his account there, and we're going to credit him immediately. So please decide who is that person. No, don't worry, honorables. They will speak here in the UK. Some other honorable. James, let's concentrate here.
Please.
Don't worry. Let's concentrate here. Honorables on set will do it, and we'll know who is the most active. Here, the most active, and we'll go with 5,000. Now, honorables at home have said it a lot as well, and would want this discussion to continue among the chambers. But before I give a random statement, and Pastor Shola collate the winner of the program, Kingsrealm Chambers, in 1 minute, can you round up your opinion about this discussion within chamber?
It is noteworthy to say that after all arguments and after all facts backed up with evidences and data, it is, in our own opinion, and an opinionated fact that NYC should not be scrapped because of its national value, the quality it possesses, the economical influence, and the national unity. I will leave with this statement that we don't know your life partner you might found in the NYC camp.
Wow! Everybody celebrate that point, celebrate that point. So somebody said that already, that you can find life partners in NYC, but I can add to it, you can also pick gonorrhea from the strong thing of the armies NYC.
Yes.
We heard about that as well. You can get pregnant and you can start abortion also from NYC. We've heard that it's a place of free sex and what's going on. Am I biased? No. My own point is to give justified point here. Honorables at home, before I listen to Honorable Dominic and his team, who do you think won this debate? Temples or Kingsrealm Chambers? Okay, they've given me the name of the person that won. I'm about to announce that the most active honorable on set. The most active honorable on set. We'll call your name, but you're going to give us your account, and we're going to credit you immediately. Boss Farry, please, when drop the account, let me send 5,000 to that person immediately. When I get the name, watch it on. Are you okay? Good. So, Honorable Farry, one of the senior honorables, is sending that from here. Like that. We'll see the winner very soon. Now, who do you think is the winner of this debate? Can we have people voting? Who do you think is the winner? Who do you think is the winner? Yes, Honorable Dominic, in 1 minute, drop the final point.
Thank you so much, my honorable speaker. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to share my opinion on this great platform. Now, in as much as we all agree that from the inception, NYC was relevant, was necessary, it was needed, at this point, given the advancement and given the current situation of the economy and of the nation at large, the NYC is no longer fulfilling the original purpose and therefore need for reform, need for it to be scrapped. Now, the NYC now is now a platform for corruption, is now a platform for different abuse of money, abuse of power, and, further channeling lives, channeling the loss of lives and properties. How will I study for 6-7 years and you take me to an area to go and die? Why in a very, very insecure environment? We go through a whole lot of things. We stay in environments that are not, good health-wise for us, thereby taking diseases. We have had serious cases of NYC members returning from camp with different ailments, different diseases that they know nothing about. Now you are forcing these students to start adapting afresh to a different environment after leaving their houses, going to school, adapting to school environment for 4-5 years, then going again for 1 more year to another deadly environment. Now, they are not certain of being healthy, they are not certain of being protected till they return. Thereby, you are also decreasing permanent employment rates by using yearly putting youth corps members in positions where you can employ permanent staff. But these youth corps, there's no even guarantee that when you are done serving, you will be retained because they want that position vacant. In fact, we even have cases where before you are done with your NYC service, your replacement is around. Now, this might not be fact-based, but it is conventional, it is traditional, it happens a lot. Where in the camp where schools keep their NYC staff, you have new NYC members coming to stay there. They'll be there for like a week or two because the person they are meant to replace is still doing signing out. He's still trying to do handing over documents and all that, but the replacement is around already, thereby hindering, permanent employment opportunities. Now, we have the 3 R's as I round up. We have the risk, relevance, and reform. Now, what is the need of taking risk when there is no relevance? You can be taking risk on something that has completely lost its relevance. And so, therefore, if that's the case, a reform is necessary. It should be scrapped. I so submit.
Thank you very much, Honorable Dominic from the Temples Chambers. Thank you very much, Honorable Rayad and Adiola from the Kingsrealm Chambers. Pastor Shola, please put your thoughts together and send to the Deputy Speaker will vacate his seat when it's time, and one of our senior pastor in CNC Kingsrealm Nigeria will come and read out the result for us, and all of you not watching, whatever, you need to look straight and Pastor, if you can have the point of your head, not in your paper, so that those honorables are not just looking, but look straight, respect that, and when it comes to announce the results. But I think the best thing we should do, Pastor, yes. I think is really send the result to me. Yes, we are doing that now. James, we are doing that now. James, they will take you to the station. They will drive you to the station. Now. So, we have to end this now, so that the Deputy Speaker has another program elsewhere. Deputy Speaker, I wanted you to give your voice. I wanted you to give your voice.
Sir, thank you very much for the opportunity. Yes, sir.
Shall please send the result to me on chat so that I announce from here.
Thank you very much. This discussion has been exciting. It has been fascinating. The two sides of the divide has done a great deal of work in giving us very informed, valid, eye-opening and informative discussion about the state of NYC in Nigeria. However, let me say this is my personal opinion. I believe you do not cure headache by cutting the head. You do not cure gonorrhea by cutting the sensory. What do I mean? NYC has so many flaws, just as we have had from the two sides of the divide. I believe the thing that should be done is to reform the NYC. In Nigeria right now, we have a lot of need in cybersecurity, in artificial intelligence, in data science, in product management, in leadership. Nigeria is at a state where we have a poverty of quality leadership. So NYC, rather than this crap, should be decentralized into using the STEM model, the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, where corps members are trained on areas where the country is lacking requisite skills, such that these skills can help the country to bridge the gap between development and poverty. We need productivity in the area of service delivery. A lot of the way we do things is archaic, is backward, is dilapidated. We need new, fresh ideas in our government processes. So NYC, rather than this crap, should be reformed in such a way that we are giving back to people, we are giving back to corps members who can add real value to the nation with their knowledge from cybersecurity, from artificial intelligence, from data, so that NYC can now be fit for purpose rather than being a conduit pipe for corruption. So just like I said,
thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, because of your next program. Thank you so much. Your point is valid. Nigeria and the United Kingdom can hear. People are watching all over the world this program, and one day to get to the voice for our ears of those that needs to hear it.
Thank you very much.
Please step out, and Pastor Shola, I will announce the result. Pastor Shola can please step in. Deputy Speaker has to be on another radio program now. Thank you. Please celebrate the Deputy Speaker. Pastor Shola, you can step in. Thank you, Pastor Shola. Shola, in 1 minute, can you start, and can you give your voice to this in just 1 minute? Don't let them say the result.
Okay.
So, what was your experience in service, and what would you love to be changed and corrected?
It's been a heated debate, and the call for the scrapping of NYSC program is a response to the so many challenges and issues that are inherent in the NYSC program based on the risk and challenges faced by copper and deployment of coppers, misplacement of coppers into areas where they are not really trained for, and people that are also calling for it not to be scrapped. So there are strong reasons backed up by statistics, and based on the debate today, and based on my experience also too, I think the NYSC program still has its strong purpose in national development and national unity. And just like the Deputy Speaker said, It's not something that you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. So
Thank you very much, Pastor Shola. That is the senior pastor of Church Kingsrealm here in Akure, just worshiping in this place. You can hear things celebrating. You can always join us. This is a church that is not just preaching. We are a church whose spirit receives, whose mind conceives, and whose hands perform. That's why I'm the senior prophet of the church, but I am involved in social issues that you may not see are common. And I want to believe that people have been blessed today, people have been impacted. The next program is next week by 1 o'clock. And the winner of today's program would have to go and bring another chamber that they want to challenge. So I think we still have AC chamber. Dominic, I forgot to tell you, the deputy speaker is from AC chambers.
We.
In 2016. Yeah,
sharp.
So we want to have the next chamber. How many chambers do we have next?
We have Daniels and Achievers first and Aegis chamber.
So Achievers and Daniels, please reach out to them, let them watch this. Whosoever won, Ryan, if you win, I've known the winner already. Ryan, if you win, let's get it. But Ryan, you know this is from Kingsrealm Chambers, and you guys should just be ready to debate. Next week we are debating who builds a child, the home or the school. Who builds a child, the home or the school. And by 1 o'clock, I think everything will be better. We'll be here again. Ladies and gentlemen, going home with 70,000 naira today is no other chamber. Now, 50,000 naira out of this money is our support to the FBA program that is coming up this week. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And this chamber is supposed to go and give the 50,000 naira to the chambers and to the bar. But it's your donation to the bar, whosoever gets it. Then 20,000 naira remaining for you to help your chamber. We have also decided to give 5,000 naira to the most active honorable on set today, and that is Honorable Ishua.
Our AG.
God bless the Attorney General.
God bless you,
Attorney General Futasu.
So, Attorney General Futasu, if your chamber thinks you are strong enough to challenge the winner, we want to have you on set next week. So, can you respond to me on YouTube? If your chamber is strong enough, can you be on set next week to challenge the winner of today? Honorable Yeshua, if you are there, Yeshua, if you are there, this program is designed to help the chambers to become more dynamic. Temples, did you see dynamism in yourself today?
Yes.
Kings, have you seen dynamism in yourself today?
Yes, sir.
So go and develop yourself the more, and let's be here together. 1 minute. They're telling me. So that is Yeshua Yomi is just honorable on YouTube, not on set, please. Yeshua Yomi Oluwapelumi is on. Please drop your account number there on YouTube, and but we are challenging your chamber to be here next week. So we need you to take up that challenge on who builds a child, the school or the home. The winner of today, you're going to be supporting the school and the chamber coming on set will say the oath decided by the speaker. This is just to give us education on what parents can do and what teachers can do. By the power conferred on me as Bible speaker of the House of Opinion, I hereby declare, so we'll give 10,000 naira also to the chamber that comes second, the next chamber. So, but next week, There's going to be 10,000 naira on the table again for whosoever wins the debate. Ladies and gentlemen, going home with 70,000 naira today is IBB came out 20-something years later. IBB came out 20-something years later to say Abiola won the election. I can also allow your program to go. But I announce the winner.
32 years later.
The best today, 32 years. Thank you for correcting me. Is
Yes! 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 We did it, bro! Yes! 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 Let's fucking go! Yes, thank you so much!
Congratulations.
Yes, bro! Let's go!
Congratulations. Okay.
Sit down.
Like I said,
Honorable, I can see that actually something is worrying you. You didn't shave them.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Leave, I know where you
let
know.
them in spirit of sportsmanship.
Stand up and salute them.
Oh God.
Salute them. Can you take the pictures? Stand up. Somebody take this
If
picture.
Shemilore.
So Kingsrealm chamber saluting Temple's chamber. Stand up, Honorable Ryan. Stand up, Honorable Ryan. And Honorable Adiola. Stand up. Are you disobeying the speaker? Now let's see you in a salute position to Temple's chambers. A salute position to Temple's chamber, and let that picture trend on campus. And let's see.
Cannot join the campus, so.
It was trend though.
Salute, Oga.
It was trend though because they won you in this debate. Oh yeah, salute them, salute them. Who is taking the pictures? Salute them. You can challenge them. Yes, salute.
You cannot salute without a beret now.
Oga, put one for head.
No, yeah, you can salute without the beret.
It's not like that.
Honorable Leah, we need to put yourself into remain like that for a while.
let me do the normal. I was part of Manu.
And face yes.
Face us.
Honorable Leah, I can see you. Yes.
The agenda.
Here is the Kingsrealm chambers saluting.
It's looking like the agenda is in our head.
Please carry this one for me and cut it and let it flow on campus for a brilliant debate. Thank you. You can sit down. And we have the pictures.
I'll
We have
manipulate
the
it.
pictures together.
I'm serving my father's land.
Professional.
Yes, sir.
Green and white.
Kingsrealm chambers, you can challenge them to the debate to next week. If AJ is not ready, you can challenge them to that debate next week. Professional, can you announce your result as it goes?
Okay. So,
Dominic, please send me your account and let's go to you immediately.
Okay, sir.
okay. So, at the end of
Give my
the
phone.
whole debate, because the points are based on, the valid points that are raised by each chamber, and then backed up by data, facts, figures, statistics, and both chambers, they raise valid points on finance, on security matters, on misplacement of corpus, corruptions, health issues, hindering employment and risk relevance, and then finding life partners in service. But the Temple's chamber, they came prepared. They were able to counter each facts, each figures, each statistics, and then they were well prepared. They did a lot of research. And at the end of the debate, the Kingsrealm chamber had a total of 13 points, while the Temple's chamber had a total of 16 points.
Clap for yourself, guys.
Get in, Joe.
So we want you to return back to base, and we want you to have researchers and debaters.
Yeah,
This thing is dead in Futa.
yeah,
In my days in Futa, we go to win debates anyhow
yeah.
in Futa. I want these things to come back. So we are supporting university back to this one.
Yes.
Kingsrealm Chambers, we can tell you that it's 10,000 next week. And I know I am highly connected.
Yeah.
Anybody can add money to it next week.
Yes.
So, but on the floor of the house is 10,000 naira next week. Temple's Chambers, 1 o'clock, we are here. Deputy Speaker is here. Temple's Chambers, can you give me your bank?
Yes, I've sent it to the group.
Which bank? Which bank? Just tell me here now.
OPay, sir.
Open notions. So what is the truth for our words?
Yeah.
Then, what's the number, please?
911
911
67
67
37
37
604.
604.
They should remember to pay the tithe.
Dominic Emmanuel Ajiga, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is a church room. Remember to pay tithe. Yeah, it's very good.
Yes, sir.
Let's go with it. Okay. House of opinion. Yeah, let me confirm now. Honorable Yeshua, please confirm. Well, yes, it's out here.
Yes, sir. Confirmed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Children.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. We are really grateful. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we love your debate.
Yes, sir.
Kingsrealm Chambers, give us your account. Let's give you 10,000 naira. Then can we have Honorable Yeshua? Where is he? Please, can you send his account and let's confirm that he has.
Can I just call his account?
No.
Who are you? Only.
No, I just helping out.
He has to confirm himself. Now, if he didn't wait to the end, he missed it.
I swear it's big time.
Dominic, remember you are on set, please.
Yes, sir.
Honorable Ryan, can you give us your account? It's OPay too.
Yes, it is.
OPay, Lorraine, right?
Oh, yes, sir. No.
OPay, yeah.
81
81
56
56
50
50
88
88
66.
66. Ryan Adebayo Akeshiku?
Adedayo.
Adebayo, okay.
Yes, sir.
I thought your name should call point of order on me. Okay. Please, can you confirm if Akeshiku is please confirm that money. Is no, that's Yeshua. Is he here?
Confirm, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you
We
very
appreciate
much,
you, sir.
guys. Thank you, guys. Okay, please tell Yeshua to reach out to us. Tell us, Temple's Chamber, Kingsrealm Chamber. This is your program. You have to be here every week, whether you are on set, you are not on set. Kingsrealm Chambers, you are here every week. Temple's Chamber, I want to believe that this is supposed to be like a Chambers league now, right? Is it possible?
Yes, sir.
Take to the Chambers and challenge yourself to come and let's keep this going every week. In my own opinion, please, no youth should depend on NYSC money. If you have something doing and you don't need to go for NYSC, please don't go. Go and do what you have to do. NYSC has proven to be a complete waste of time in Nigeria, though the certificate is needed. Government don't scrap, but if you have something doing with your life that can make you not go for NYSC now, don't use that 1 year to stop your dream. Don't use that 1 year to kill your ambition. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
There are people that are at the peak of their startup shining, but they have dropped it because of NYSC. And so that they're supposed to start their businesses, but they stopped it because of NYSC. Today, the peak they were before they went for NYSC, they cannot get it again. The opportunity that existed before that, they cannot get it again. Futa is a university of technology and technology for self-reliance. We are building students who are eating it big right from the campus. Nigeria will never stop NYSC as long as somebody is seeing money to collect there, corruption is flowing there. Did you get me?
Yes.
And lives are still being transformed there. So somebody needs to go there and be transformed. Somebody doesn't need to go there because your vision will be killed. You identify who you are. Know your state in life now. NYSC certificate does not guarantee employment. Does not guarantee startup. But Nigeria says they want you to do it. Now you, check yourself. At this stage I am in life, if I go on NYSC, what does it real? Because today a lot of Nigerian students are doing a lot of startup and NYSC is clean. That's my only point I have. Check yourself. If you're on a pedestrian and you are building a very strong startup already, NYSC can be postponed. What did I say?
NYSC can be postponed.
So instead of going now, if your health is not good, postpone. If you have a feeling in your heart that you don't want to go now, postpone. Major one, if you're on a pedestal with your life, economic life, career life, and you have started something good, and you now say you must go to NYSC now, don't go. Wait. Build your startup, and you can now go for NYSC at your time. Is it not this NYSC that some people are paying to determine where their child will stay? Am I talking?
Yes, sir.
Is it not this NYSC that Lagos is a multi-million business for the people in charge? Abuja, Parakot, you will not go and risk your life with Castina, risk your business in Gongola, in Yola. So please, if you are not okay with the security of the place, wait and try another place for you to be posted to. Nigeria of today. But majorly in my spirit today, I don't know who is listening to this. This is for somebody. I'm a prophet and I'm very clear in what I'm saying. If you have a business going, I'm answering, Dominic, I can feel it from every depth of my spiritual gift. This is for somebody. If you have a business going on for you, and you are now in a dilemma of should I go or not go, I give you this spiritual advice. Build your business. Because you might not get this opportunity again, then you can go for NYSC. 5 years time, 6 years time, and you can go by flight, say one. You can go and build your house there, say two. You can go and transfer your business there, say three. So all Nigerian students, take this serious. It is not a must. You can wait if your spirit, your career doesn't want to go now. But Nigeria will never scrap it because it is the shop and shopping place of some people. Did you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
It is the shop and shopping place of some people. God bless you guys. Watch it on Kingsrealm Media, YouTube. Share it, let others watch. I'll be back here next week to continue on the topic. Who builds a child? The school or the home? Bye for now.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Give us a sign. I'll sign out something. Can you share? Thank you, guys. See you next week.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. So congratulations once again.
Thank you so
God
much,
bless
sir.
you. Congratulations. You are doing well.
It's interesting to know that NYSC has not
Dominic.
done anything to me.
Waiting your talk before.
No, go work. You know, go work. They don't.
So you don't understand.
Because of equal pa.
Hey,
We don't 50-50 pa with that. Maybe 10 or 20 they give us now. So
You know how much I know say you like someone that. I'm serious.
okay, now you want the carry serious
I don't
side.
tell you.
You want the
I
strong
know the
face.
strong face where they tell you, man.